Today I'm going to show you how to use 3 notes to make a Suicide Boys type beat. Are y'all ready? Let's fucking get it. So what I have here, Electro X. You know, it's starting to tie with Nexus right now. So I have the sound, SY Boards of Canada. I heard it and I was just like, not like that, but I was just dabbling with it. I'm like, okay, I could hear some shit. And what do you get when you could hear some shit? Really simple shit. You know, it's repetitive, but not ultra repetitive. It is repetitive. Some new shit I did. I used Suno AI to come up with these Memphis vocals because it's just like, you know, I just wanted to dabble with it. And then I just got ChatGPT. I had it fucking out some lyrics, some Memphis type lyrics, and then I just gave it a prompt, and then I got these. And it wasn't perfect, so if you notice right here, I had to chop it a little bit and then drag it over because it just wasn't on time, but then I made it on time. On the Memphis vocals, I threw on RC20. You know what I'm saying? Some RC20. Just I love the vinyl presets. I go through all of them. There's 4. 2 sounded the best. It keeps it more tucked in. The highs are pushed down, but that's perfect for kind of sitting in the mix with the melody. So that's why I did that. That's why I did that. So how does it sound together? What is the meat and potatoes of this thing? It's just the intro. This part, my first time just not dropping with the melody. I'm dropping with the lyrics into the melody and then the drums. I'm gonna start it exactly how I do the beat. So I do this shit. No rolls. I did automate the velocity a little bit though, so that's something I did. Just give it a little more bounce, as people say. And then I throw in the snares. I love doing the hi-hats and the snares because you just recognize where to put the kicks. It's like a guide. If I just put the kicks in without having my hi-hats and snares, I'm just like, my pattern always comes out just doo-doo caca. I'm gonna be honest. Before I play the snare, I do have reverb. Someone asked in my video, so I'm gonna show you what I have on my tracks to make them sound like a little more Suicide Boys G59 shit. I usually always go to the small studio and then I just adjust the wet knob. Big damn difference, bro. Just big damn difference. So that's why I do that shit. Boom, da boom, da boom, boom, boom. When I know I'm a bounce on it crazy style, as you might say, I have to start with the 808 just so I know it's in key, because if I do the kicks, it throws me off. So this is what we got. This shit, the glide, just gives it life, bro. Just gives it damn life. I'm playing all the drums with the kick now. Little chopped riser.
No
and my tag.
suppo, kid.
Before I play it for you guys, I'm gonna show you what I put on the master. Someone asked last video, so I have to. So I have this fruity soft clipper. Just throw that bad boy on there. Don't mess with shit. And then adjust these knobs like this. It just some frequency changes, you know what I'm saying? I do have it in my Ashes and Echoes drum kit right here. Beautiful. Gave it some cover art. Sexy. Mixer presets, put on master, I drag that shit right there, boom. It's on there. Makes it fast, so you don't gotta go here and then adjust it every single time. Please like, comment, and subscribe today, right now. Go down below. If you made it this far, go down below. I have like 50% of the people watching my videos are just casual viewers. Subscribe and like, and please comment.
No suppo, kid.